All right, hey, Jeff here. So, Golden Vinyl Spin's doing a contest giving away a Five Finger Death Punch album. And all we have to do is be a subscriber, which I am, and show 5 metal albums, which I can easily do because that's most of what I listen to. I decided to randomly pick 5 bands. A little bit of, I guess there was a little bit of thought behind them. First off, everybody has a different idea of metal. If I cut up here and showed a bunch of 80s glam metal bands, I might get a lot of people saying, that's not metal, that's glam. I don't call them glam. That was metal back in the day. You know, metal is so, people have different terminology. So anyway, I decided to try to find bands that would be hard to dispute. Why not? You know, right? I mean, it's all up to me. But anyway, so I went with I found some bands that were, definitely in that category. And just some bands I thought it'd be nice to show. Nothing special. First band up is probably, I listen to some heavy music, but not as much. There's certain bands that I like over others. I like thrash and stuff. This is one of the more intense metal bands that I listen to in this day and age more consistently. I own all of their stuff. There are some bands I listen to and they're pretty good, and I listen to a little bit of it here and I can take it in small doses. This is a band I can listen to all day, any day, and that's a band called Demon Hunter. This is one of my favorite albums by them, The Triptych, and I have all their vinyl, and there's a new album coming out in the first of the month, I think, in March, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, this is Demon Hunter. If you're not familiar with them, they are a Christian, really kind of heavy. They're not like extreme metal, but they're, heavy metal. So that's number one. Number two is a band that everybody knows, and their comeback album, pretty much Metallica, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is their newest, their latest, and it's a return to metal greatness. No disputes there. Very good album, solid album, great stuff by them. So Metallica, everybody knows them. And if you're going to talk about Metallica, you could mention in the same breath Megadeth. Dave Mustaine, of course, formerly of Metallica, and this is his first album that he spun off on after leaving Metallica and put out this. And this is the reissue that came out recently. I wish I had the red vinyl edition. I just have the black. But definitely metal, definitely thrash metal from the day back in the 80s, and just a solid album. They went on to greater things, just kept going. This is where it got all started, and it was great stuff. Then I'm going to delve into, when you talk metal, and you talk metal of the classic metal type, and I don't even call it melodic metal, power metal, not really power, traditional metal, what do you think of? You think of Judas Priest. Now, this is their latest. It's just balls to the wall metal. This was a really neat release. I showed it when I got it. I got it from somebody online. They sold it for like $10 or $12, and I jumped on it. And then I got it and realized it was on color vinyl, which doesn't want to come out of these slipcases. One disc is a yellow marble, and the other yellow and black, I see, and then the other's red and black. Anyway, I didn't know that there was this color, so I looked it up and found that this was the edition that was offered through the fundraiser, whatever the fundraiser that they had to put this album out. And so this was only available as the fundraiser. And it came with the autographed front cover, which I assume was separate. So whoever did it kept the cover and got rid of the vinyl, kept the autographed cover and sold the actual vinyl. So for like $12, I got a very limited edition of a crowd fundraiser version. Very good, solid, traditional metal album. And then here's a band that went from metal to kind of traditional metal into anthem metal into, they became kind of, I don't want to say a laughing stock. I've always loved them, but Dee Snider's back with his latest. I think this came out last year, right? For the Love of Metal, probably the heaviest Dee Snider album to date. Just solid, traditional style of metal. Anyway, great stuff that he's, great vocals, works out great for this. So there you have it, 5 metal albums for the contest to win the 5 Finger Death Punch. Anyway, thanks a lot. Rock on.